Hello everyone and welcome back to some more Kentucky Route Zero. So we just got out of this mine and now we can either choose... Well, actually, Shannon just asked about this truck, so I guess let's answer her. This is my truck or surprised? This is my truck. Nice statement there. This is my truck. Let's talk to Blue again, even though we've got another person with us. Blue, this is Shannon. Nice to meet you, Blue. I can actually choose to say that. Never had a dog. My folks worked alternating shifts for a while. And then they finally got their shifts in sync. Huh. I'm guessing it's gonna be, and then they finally got their shifts in sync, and the flood happened and they died. That's kind of sad, but I think that's probably what that was insinuating. Conway gets back into the truck. I don't think there's much for us to see out here. And if there is, then I guess you can find out for your own. Because, yeah, this is obviously a smaller game made by an indie developer, so I'm sure he probably appreciates any amount of support he can get. Okay, where are we going to head? I guess we can either choose between the bait shop. Actually, I wonder if I visit another location if Shannon's would say anything about it. Let's try it out. Okay, now it just said the exact same description as before. I thought maybe having Shannon might differ the description of it, because I noticed once you have Shannon, I think the way some events happen is a bit different. But I'm not sure. Let's go to the bait shop, I guess. Conway and Shannon pull into the bait shop parking lot. Vaulted above the road on a thin steel bar, a handwritten sign. Yeah, I read that, I think, a couple episodes ago. So I guess let's enter Shannon's workshop. The walls are lined with cheap metal shelves, loaded precariously with vacuum tubes, awkwardly shaped metal casings, and coffee cans full of electrical components. Shannon leads Conway to the back of the room where a few TV sets in various states of disrepair. I keep interjecting words that actually work, but I don't know why I'm doing it. I guess it spices things up a bit. Various states of disrepair are set up on a rough wooden table. And I guess disassembly is a bit more different than disrepair, but whatever. Okay, she flips the switch on the power strip they're all plugged into, and the TV sets tremble to life. Shannon about Weaver. It's funny how there's so many opportunities to ask about Weaver. I wonder why. I mean, Weaver is an odd individual, but whatever. Let's just watch the TV sets. A ghostly white wobble flickers along one screen in a rhythmic pattern. Another is just snow. A third, a small security monitor in the middle of the table, is oscillating between different shades of black. I wonder if it says anything different. Nope, same old thing. Okay, let's ask about Weaver. Shannon points to a small security monitor on the table. The image on the screen is just black, but it seems to be fading slowly, almost imperceptibly between different shades of black. Shannon tweaks a few knobs on the side of the monitor, but the picture doesn't change. Stare at the security monitor. The screen is a cavernous black. It hums and swells at the pace of the tide. Conway loses track of the workshop's walls. They could be inches away or miles. He's adrift on black water, traveling swiftly toward a rocky shore. There could be a lighthouse or a buoy by those rocks. It's too dangerous. Shannon switches off the power strip. Blah, blah, blah. Strip! She's not here. Okay. I keep fumbling around on random words, but whatever. Guess we have no choice but to go back to the farmhouse now. So here's that. I want to go back to Equus Oils. I want to see if anything's changed, perhaps. And actually, this is where I ended my last sort of attempt at the Let's Play. So everything from here on out should be as new to me as it is to any of you viewing. So I won't be as... Oh no, I guess this is where we're supposed to have gone. Huh, interesting. Well, I guess we won't see whatever was at the farmhouse. Not that there was probably much to see, but hey. Actually, can I just take off? And let's stay put. I don't feel like it. There's some guy here, though. It looks weird. It looks like he's wearing something weird. Joseph and Stranger. Guess let's talk to him. That's only a few miles outside of Hodgenville anyways. I don't think you could do much better for accessibility. And they got that new gas station if folks get lost. But maybe they should feel lost, Joseph. Just as lost then as we always lost. Just like poor what the hell? Itinerant Silas? Wandering the road looking for a home? I don't know what that is. I think it's referencing something, but I have no idea what it's referencing. Well, that's one way to look at it, I guess. It's probably something from mythology, but I don't know. To Conway. Well, hello. I heard that old truck rumble on up. How's Blue? Say, maybe you can help this fella. He's looking for a venue, is how you'd say it. Oh, never mind. That's what Joseph was... yeah, that's Joseph talking. I thought for a second that that was the guy. And I'm like, why does he know about Blue? But he doesn't. Sure, I know. That's kind of funny. I'm guessing this guy, he looks like he's African American, so it's funny how we can either assume that he wants, you know, to go to a bar and perform, or he wants to break into a furniture warehouse. I guess let's not be completely bigoted and just assume that he wants to go to a bar. No, it can't be indoors. Impossible. But I'm obliged you'd stop a moment to help me work this through. Let me explain my charge. I've dedicated my last 12 years to the design and orchestration of my life's great work, a grand, broadly experimental theatrical adaptation of The Death of the Hired Man by Robert Frost. Yeah, I've read some of his stuff. All I know is I read some of Robert Frost's stuff back in, like, middle school when we had to, which is kind of sad. Yeah, he's pretty okay. Not one of my favorites, but Carrington here has a knack for drama. Well, drama is really my second love. My higher calling is pseudoscience. So when is the performance? The event is to be performed tomorrow morning, just before dawn, but in the spirit of tragedy, our venue fell through at the last moment. I've been out all day, driving the highways looking for a replacement. Eyes fastened to the landscape, like a hawk scouring the field. So like a hawk, in fact, that I failed to keep an eye on my gas meter. I'm here waiting for the tow truck to bring my car so I can get back at the task. I guess I'll say that. So what kind of venue are you looking for? Somewhere outdoors, somewhere intimate, somewhere tragic. If you have attention to spare on your drive, I'd be grateful. So I guess we can help him find a venue. And I think that's sort of an excuse to force you to drive along the roads in the game. Oh, there's an actual car there. Oh, it's a tractor. I guess let's get back on the road. So yeah, everything from this point on, I'm not familiar with. Like, that event right there, I'd never encountered. So I guess that actually didn't really have anything to do with the story. I guess we could wander around and look for a place for him to perform if we wanted. But whatever, let's go here. Oh, Act 1, Scene 6. That's weird. So it's two different... So it's like they expected us to have to go to the gas station first. Or maybe that was just coincidence. It's weird. It's weird how I decided to go back there, and apparently that was considered Act 5. Or Scene 5, I should say. And then this is Scene... Or no, did that say Scene 4? Oh, I think... I don't even know. Did that say Scene 4 or Scene 5? I can't remember. I guess... Maybe it skipped ahead a scene. Either it skipped ahead a scene, or I just coincidentally chose just the right places to go. Okay, this is taking a while, considering Conway's a bit crippled. Come on, Conway, get a stim pack. Heal yourself up. Oh, he's not even moving. Oh, she has to help him out now. Sad. So let's look at the graveyard. Yeah, she might tell us some more about it. There's nobody buried here, you know? It's decorative, I guess. Or it's art or something, I don't know. What are the names on the headstone? Nowakowski, Padilla. I don't know those names. Maybe the people who lived here before? I know when they bought this property, it already had a house and everything. Maybe they have some other symbolic meaning. Oh, and look at that headstone, Marquez. I used to think that was for my parents. Now I don't know. It's funny. She used to think it was for her parents. Now she doesn't know. I guess maybe she put it down, but I don't. That's weird. How she says now she doesn't know. Like, you think it'd be pretty certain of whether or not a gravestone was for your own parents. Huh. It's funny. Oh, it seems like he's not in any way affected when he walks upstairs. That seems to be the same animation that it was the last time. Oh, now he's crippled again. Okay, and she is obviously not here. I guess let's talk to Shannon. So, this is where she was? Yeah, makes sense. This was where Weaver and her parents lived. They took out a bunch of loans, you know, and had this place built. Do you have any debts? Never really had any collateral, or I owe some people some apologies. Guess I can say I never really had any collateral. Something to be said for that, I guess. My parents were like that until the company store found a way to get to them. For my dad, it was tokens to run the fans and air purifiers, and for my mom, it was the canaries. Two solutions to the same problem, but they sure sounded different. Weaver had debt, too. A lot of it. All tuition. She said she was a mathematician or something? I guess I can say, how did she pay it off? She didn't. She had no income. None of them did. I think eventually Weaver put those math skills to work on all the red numbers in the family checkbook and got a clear sense of just how hopeless their situation was. That's funny. I went to college just to count how much debt I have. So she left. I guess she just drove away in the middle of the night. They woke up in the morning and the car was gone, never came back. Oh. So I'm assuming that perhaps Weaver, the way she's making it sound like Weaver never came back and we kind of just either coincidentally found her, or that would explain why she said Weaver was. Oh yeah, until tonight. I guess I'll say that because we don't really know if she actually saw her. I don't know. It was so sudden. Okay, so yeah, that was the first time she saw her. It wasn't like a reunion. She just appeared. Oh, that's not something you see every day. That old TV right there. Well, that's a damned antique for you. I had a model like that in my shop once, but I had to sell it off to make a rent. Most painful decision I ever made. Say, do you mind if I open it up? It looks like the dials are all corroded and the screen is leaking light a bit. Come on, I bet Lizette would never forgive you for letting a specimen like that fall into disrepair. Guess we're gonna have to fix it. Okay, so I guess that's why she said is because apparently Weaver just disappeared. And now we got this weird cutaway of the wall. It's like, what is this thing down here? I guess those are supposed to be, I think those are supposed to be flowers, but they look really weird. They just look like a bunch of diamonds. Okay. Oh yeah, these tubes are all messed up. Looks like they've been in a swamp or a cave or something. There's moss growing on this one. That's okay. I have a few spares in my bag here. I guess who doesn't carry a few vacuum tubes around in their bag? Okay, here. I guess she is a repair person, so it makes a bit more sense for her, but still. Here, I pulled this one out of an old computer monitor. It just needs to be recalibrated a bit. Okay, that should be seeing something now. Are you seeing anything? Hey, that looks dangerous. What are you doing there? Damn, okay. Here. I think the contacts are dirty. Don't go telling my customers I clean off old vacuum tubes with spit. There, just gotta turn it north, south, and... North, south? What? Oh, why? Oh, so that is a picture of the barn in the background? Okay, then. What the hell? So I guess there used to be a barn there, but not anymore. Whoa. Oh, is that us? Is that our truck, I think? So is it showing us where our route is? Yeah, it says Kentucky 0 in that bottom right. Okay, and yeah, I'm clicking and it's not doing anything, so I guess I just have to watch this. So it's giving us a vision of where we're supposed to go, I guess. Oh, actually, I wonder if that's the tunnel that we met in the mine. Now that I think about it. Huh. That's interesting. End of Act 1. Alrighty then. Well, I think I'll end this episode here. I could start on Act 2, but I don't know. I guess I want to separate the different acts a little bit, so yeah, I guess I'll just end it here. So that's a bit of a shorter episode, I think, but whatever. Thank you all for watching, and hope to see you the next act. Goodbye.